Yo, what's up? Today we're diving into the world of Brawl Stars with a character who's all about control and chaos. Gale. This old timer might be unassuming, but trust me, he's a force to be reckoned with. He's got gadgets, he's got a star power, he's got a super OB Hypercharge that will send your opponents running for cover. Gale is all about controlling the battlefield. He can push enemies into tough spots, interrupt their attack, and create opportunities for his team to strike. Whether you're a seasoned brawler or you're just starting out, Gale is a character you definitely want in your roster. So buckle up, because we're about to break down the ultimate Gale build that will have you dominating the competition in no time. Let's do this. So first thing first, let's talk about gadgets. Gale's got a couple of options, but the one we're going to focus on today is a twister. This bad boy is the key to unlocking Gale's true potential. Just picture this, you're in a heat of battle, the enemies are closing in, and bam, you unleash the twister. This gadget creates a whirlwind of snow and ice that pulls enemies towards a center. It's like a black hole of pain for opponents. The twister is actually perfect for interrupting enemies' attack, breaking up formations, and setting up some seriously epic plays. And trust me, once you master the twister, you're wondering how you ever played Gale without it. So, now let's talk about star powers. Gale got a couple to choose from, but the one really makes him shine is freezing snow. The star power adds extra layer of hurt to Gale's attack. When enemies get hit by his snowballs, they don't just take damage, they also get slowed down. This might not seem like a big deal at first, but trust me, it's a game changer. That little bit of slow can be the difference between an enemy escaping with a sliver of health and them getting completely obliterated by our team. Plus, it's actually just super satisfying to watch your opponent struggle and to move through the snow. So freezing snow is all about maximizing your control over the battlefield. It allows you to dictate the pace of your fight and keep your opponents right where you want them, like in your sight, right? So, alright, let's talk about gears. Gale's got access to a lot of main gears options, but today we're going to focus on the shield and damage. The shield gear is actually pretty straightforward. It gives Gale a nice little shield boost and making him more durable in those close quarter encounters. And on the other hand, you got the damage gear. This bad boy increases Gale's damage output, making him pack an even bigger punch. Which gear you choose depends on your playstyle. If you find yourself constantly in front of on the front line, soaking up damage, the shield gear and the health gear might be a good choice. But if you prefer to play a bit more cautiously and pick your shots, the damage gear and the shield gear might just reward your accuracy. So in this chapter, we'll dive into the best strategies for using Gale effectively in Brawl Stars. From his unique abilities to positioning and timing, we'll cover everything you need to dominate the battlefield with Gale. Now, let's start with positioning. Gale excels at controlling the mid-range, so always try to keep your distance from melee brawler while staying just close enough to harass long-range brawlers. Now, timing is actually crucial. Gale's attack have a slight delay, so anticipating your enemy's movement and fire where they are going to be, not where they are. So using his super to push enemies from objectives or into wall for maximum distribution and disruption. So one of Gale's best asset is actually his versatility. Whether you're defending a zone or pushing an objective or supporting your teammates, Gale's ability can turn the tide of battles, using his blizzard to slow down enemies and create space for your team to maneuver. And don't forget to leverage his gadgets for that extra edge in that critical moment. And let's not forget about Gale's newly found Hypercharge, and next attack becomes super powered. It shoots further and faster, and even shoots twice, letting you control the battlefield from afar. It's more reliable for pushing enemies, especially those pesky range brawlers who like to keep their distance. It's actually perfect for zoning and controlling checkpoints.